Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by to watch another episode here at alliseeisW, where we talk about finance and personal development. Well, today I wanted to create this video to share with you additional hot tickers that I feel can add so much value to your investment portfolio. But before I begin, I'd like to inform you that all of the information I'll be sharing with you should be used as guidance information only, and anytime when you do consider making an investment, please make sure to do your research as well. Now, first off, I wanted to share with you, let's say if you are new to investing where you don't actually have a trading account, I would highly recommend checking out the link down below. It's related to Webull, where let's say if you sign up, you could potentially gain on free 4 stocks. So that's one area of opportunity. I like using that trading account to check out pre-market news as well as aftermarket news, along with its great real-time data that you can set up in place. Now, also, I did create an All I See Is W online merchandise branding. So let's say if you truly want to support my channel as a supporter, please feel free to check out the online merchandise and consider making a purchase. Thank you so much, and that will definitely add value to my time with creating videos like this. Now, let's go ahead and let's get started. Now, the first ticker I wanted to share with you is a company that is based out in Massachusetts. This is a biotechnology company called VBI Vaccines by the ticker VBIV, where it's currently trading on the NASDAQ market. Now, we're looking at a 1 year range of the share price. Now, back in July, August, the share price actually hovered up to like $6. However, it's been taking a downward turn. From a share price standpoint, I do feel like it will continue to bull run up very soon with the context of where we are with vaccines as well as its news information achieving milestones. And I'll get into those details very soon. Now, from a share price perspective, I do feel like it can break the $6, which was its prior resistance, and it could definitely hover up to like the $8 to $12 range just with time. What we know is that, let me go ahead and share with you the pipeline of the company. The Hep C product line is already commercially distributed all around Israel. And what we know is that the company had previously initiated marketing authorization in the European markets, Canada, as well as in the United States, given the fact that it has already completed phase 3 clinical trials. So from a share price standpoint, this company ticker will likely grow because now positive return on cash flow will start flowing in, given the fact that Hep C, a very problematic disease with hepatitis, will be distributed all around the world, right? I mean, once it hits the US and the EU market, this company is going to take off. And the fact that it's based out in Massachusetts, we know that it has a high number of just biotech industry there. So standard of living is very competitive there. And that's why I really believe that a company like VBIV Vaccines will start maturing in terms of its share price. And one of the brownie points with this company is the fact that it's also working on COVID-19 related vaccine called VBI 2900 that's currently in preclinical trials. Now, I feel like the fact that the Hep C will be commercially distributed, that profits will be vaccines for VBI 2900, which is in preclinical trials. So let's not lose sight of what VBIV can do for you, and it's currently trading at the low $3 with the potential for it to get up to its prior resistance of $6. And I'm forecasting that it will reach beyond that, where it'll price at the $8 to $12 with the context of time. So now I wanted to pivot over to a company called Electrica Mechanica by the ticker SOLO. So this company is working on electric vehicles where rather than having a 4-tire car, you actually have 1 tire in the center and 2 tires in the back. And what's interesting is that the company plans on expanding its retail presence in 3 main locations on the West Coast, which will be Arizona, California, and Oregon. Now, to me, I've actually sat in one of these cars because at one of the malls that I went to in the Bay Area, I've noticed Solo, and it got me so excited where I spoke with the person that was in front of the display vehicle, and I got to sit in one, and it feels like it's a regular car. However, you don't have any other seats beside your main driver's seat, but it does have just the standard steering wheel. And what's interesting about this company car that it manufactures is that the material is very solid. Let's say if you were to get into a car accident where your car tumbles over, it's made of high quality material where you won't get crushed. And let's say if you're a point A to point B type of person where you don't really value having a high-end fancy car, where you really just want to minimize the depreciation value, a company like Solo will provide those benefits. And at the price that it sells for, like 18,000, depreciation value won't really go down. And also it's contributing to just adding value to society where you're not using gasoline. And the retail locations will, as you can see, will be in Los Cerritos in Orange County, in Tucson, Arizona, and I've actually saw this in the Bay Area, so this is looking very solid. And let's say once this company taps into like the concentrated areas like New York, then I feel like you can really maneuver and park your car in very populated, dense cities as well. But this is looking very solid for Solo. I previously recommended Solo at $2, and it previously rushed all the way up to like $10, double-digit share price range, where now the current share price is hovering at the $7. From my share price standpoint, I do feel like with the context of time, Solo will definitely reach beyond the $12 to $15 just with time and where it's at with manufacturing and distributing these type of vehicles. And also, let's say if Solo is not the type of car that you really value. I mean, they also have high performance cars. Let's say if you want to pay more, you have the Torino vehicle, which is a performance related car, as well as having a classic vehicle. So not only are they working on one vehicle, but they also have many platforms that can target different audience in this type of sector. And let's not lose sight of what Electrica Mechanica can do for you, because not everyone wants a fancy car, but people do want to shop for cars that can really add value. So if you think about like hybrids like the Toyota Prius, this is similar to the Prius, however, it's an electric vehicle. Now, the next ticker I wanted to share with you is Blue Sphere Corporation by the ticker BLSP. This company has been gaining so much recognition in terms of just volume trading. In fact, it almost reached all the way up to like 1 billion in volume trading in one day in a few weeks back. Now, what's so interesting about this company is that it's able to convert agricultural waste into reusable energy, and this really adds value to society. And as we know, given the fact that politics are changing with an increased demand for electric vehicles, renewable energy, this really puts Blue Sphere Corporation on the map, and that's why investors are beginning to gain more trust and respect with companies like Blue Sphere in terms of what they're working on this time. So just to give you an overview of what Blue Sphere Corporation's complex systems helps, is that it does treat or eliminate waste rather than bury it. It reduces methane and other greenhouse gas emissions. Having an increase in methane will increase the temperature and contribute to global warming, so it's actually combating against that. It turns organic waste into sustainable clean energy, and most importantly, it protects underground water supplies, which is a very good thing. Let's take a look at its vision. Organic waste can help supply a large and sustainable source of clean energy for growing global demands. Now, as you can see here, organic waste generated each year is about 560 million tons, and only 4.8% is leveraged for energy and soil amendments. So as you can see, the world is changing with how we view clean energy. There's also a potential for 50% growth within the context of 5 years. So the company is exceeding forecast of 37 billion. And also there's $24 billion related to global waste to energy market, including thermal and biological technologies. And how does BLSP work? Well, as you can see over on the left here, there's agricultural livestock waste, there's municipal waste, there's industrial waste. All of that going through separation technologies. There's thermal technologies where it uses heat or combustion to treat the waste, and then there's bacteria or organisms added to that material to treat the waste. Then it goes through a biogas processing where you will have processing for soil amendment, biomethane that can be leveraged for fuel gas. You have industrial boiler, and you can also have this processed as an input to generators, which can produce an output for electricity and heat. So from a share price standpoint, this ticker was actually hovering at the 0 cents when you round up. Now it's currently at the 1 cent when you round it up. And from my perspective, it can definitely get up to the 10 cents very soon within Q1 or Q2 or even beyond that, and possibly into the whole dollar value. So from an investment standpoint, I'm making a small investment in Blue Sphere Corporation and just applying the set it and forget it approach, because come with time, given the fact that there's increased demand in renewable energy, the share price can gain significantly by 5, 10-fold, 20-fold, 30-fold. We don't know, but I'm just parking my money there and just letting it grow. Now, the next ticker I wanted to share with you is a biotechnology company that is based out in Beverly Hills, California, called CAPR Therapeutics by the ticker CAPR. Now, the current share price is hovering at $4.99. Back in like 2017, the share price was about $30. I definitely feel like the share price can reach up to its prior resistance of close to about $7, and then let's say given extra time, it can reach up to the double-digit share price range. Now, what are they focused on, right? Now, this company is a clinical stage biotechnology company focused on discovery, development, and commercialization of first-in-class cell and exosome-based therapeutics for the treatment and prevention of diseases. In fact, Capricorn's lead candidate, CAP-1002, is an off-the-shelf cardiac cell therapy that is currently in clinical development for the treatment of muscular dystrophy and COVID-19. So as you can see, they're working on trying to combat with drugs intended to combat COVID-19. And I wanted to share with you the actual pipeline of this company. So not only are they working on COVID-19, but they're working on different layers of products as well. As you can see, there's muscular dystrophy CAP-1002 that's in phase 2, transitioning to phase 3 clinical trials very soon. And they're also working on 1, 2, 3 related COVID-19 products intended to go against the COVID-19 SARS-CoV-2 for the purpose of having a vaccine in place as well as an allogenic. So as you can see, this company is working on cell therapy, and it can really add value to society based on this current pandemic at this time. So I do feel like the share price can reach up to like the $12 to $15 very soon, come with time in the year 2021. So let's not lose sight of what Capricorn can do for you. So thanks for watching this video. I hope that it added value in the sense that I gave you different tickers that you should be mindful about. And I hope that you all have a wonderful evening and continue to support my channel. And please make sure to check out the Webull link that I provided down below and the merchandise link that I have established. And I would really appreciate the support. And please make sure to share my Hidden Gem channel, alliseeisW, to your network as well. So let's gain on positive proceeds all. Thank you.